Hello everyone, Husky here, and well, the Bear Gamer here. You guys, this is crazy. Okay, so like you guys know last year how we had to make up a bug, and I made the assassin bug. Guess what I found? Look.
Anything that carries around the dead bodies of its enemies is something you don't want to mess with. That's basically what he's doing in this photo. There's over 20 dead ants on its back. This bug injects its victims with lethal saliva that liquefies their internal organs. They love feasting on cockroaches when they get the chance. Number 12, the water bug. A water bug may sound harmless, but this thing here makes you want to hurl your lunch. This is a family of insects known as water bugs, and the eggs hatch on the back of its shell, creating more gross water bugs. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Enough said. Number 11, Madagascar hissing cockroach. If you don't think an average cockroach was bad enough, some people have to worry about it hissing at them as well. The hissing comes as a defense mechanism and usually makes noise if it feels threatened, but also for mating purposes. If this thing frightens you, you probably never want to go to the island of Madagascar, located southeast coast of Africa. Males even have large horns, just adding to their awful appearance. Luckily, these things don't invade people's homes, and they mainly stay on the rainforest floor. Number 10, the ladybug. A little bit easier on the eyes than the last one for sure. This is actually a type of beetle. The ladybug is still an unusual insect because most people don't know it has an extreme appetite, and some people love them for that. Farmers spread them on their crops because they eat plant-eating insects, such as aphids, and therefore protect the crops. The different colors are meant to scare off predators, and when they are attacked, they release a foul-tasting chemical for protection. Number 9, the camel spider. This isn't an insect because it has 8 legs, but it certainly deserves an honorable mention on our list. No one gets a worse reputation than a camel spider. Many believe that it crawls down a camel's mouth, eats its stomach, then crawls back out again. Interesting claims, but that's not true. This thing does not have any toes, just long, hairy legs. If the thought of a spider that eats a bird bothers you, you may have some problems with this. These desert dwellers do enjoy a large meal, but they aren't harmful to humans. A bite from one will certainly be painful due to the extremely large, powerful jaws, but they don't have any venom. They do, however, use their spit to liquefy the insides of their prey. Number 8, giant Japanese hornet. This is the largest hornet known to man and is absolutely your worst nightmare if you're a honeybee or a smaller insect. This hornet grows to be about 2 inches long, and in addition, its enormous size, these things are just as fierce as a samurai warrior. Just 30 Japanese hornets can completely devour an entire honeybee nest in only 4 hours. It completely dismembers every bee and eats only the body parts that are rich in nutrients, leaving dismembered insects behind. It stores a paste in its throat after it has feasted and feeds the larvae the leftover nutrients. If you see one coming your way, run the opposite direction. The sting can be very venomous and extremely painful. It will result in hospitalization. Number 7, the Titan beetle. Want to put this thing in your blender and make some beetle juice? The Titan beetle is one of the largest beetles in the world and can grow up to 6.5 inches long and has fangs that can cut flesh. It's normally bigger than the size of your hand, as you can see in this photo with the little girl. It's been documented that it can also snap a pencil in two. So even though it's cute, you probably don't want to pet it. Luckily, you don't have to worry about grabbing a newspaper to swat this thing unless you live in French Guiana. This creature only lives for a few weeks, but it grows at a rapid pace, getting as heavy as 1.2 ounces. Looks almost demonic in a way, right? Number 6, the fire ant. Of all the insects you're most likely to get attacked by, fire ants will do their job. Their stings kill about 20 people per year. Its bites cause painful swelling, and people with certain allergies can even die. But this won't be the only ant on our list. It gets a lot more bizarre. Number 5, the flower mantis. The flower mantis is a certain type of insect that can mimic the appearance of flowers and isn't your average praying mantis. Not only can they blend in with their environment to hide from predators, but they use their camouflage abilities to hunt insects who don't notice them. Once an unsuspecting insect comes within its range, it's already too late. The praying mantis has struck them with a deadly attack. What makes them even more bizarre is that people actually keep these as pets. Number 4, the dung beetle. In case you didn't think bugs were gross enough, here's a photo of a dung beetle rolling up some dung. This beetle can roll dung into nearly perfect spheres up to 250 times heavier than itself. These balls of dung are later stored for food, and you thought eating top ramen for dinner was bad. This is their primary food source. Surprisingly enough, the dung they find from herbivores is all the sufficient nutrients they need to survive. These creatures are found on every continent besides Antarctica. Number 3. Honeypot ants. These bizarre ants are found in the southwestern United States and Australia. They use their own body for food storage. These ants collect honey and get a little bloated after taking too much. This excess food supply is valuable and used to feed larvae. As the ant gets bigger, it has trouble moving, and their role serves exclusively to feeding others. With all this honey inside of it, it looks kinda tasty, right? Some countries serve them as a delicacy, and they're surprisingly sweet. Number 2. Hummingbird moth. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's a hummingbird moth. Don't mistake these bizarre insects for real birds. Their wings can move incredibly fast like a real hummingbird, but if you look closely, it's not quite the same thing. These insects are active both during night and day. You might spot these in France, Spain, or China year-round, but they tend to migrate south for the winter. They move to places like India, Algeria, and Southeast Asia.
And now for number 1. But first, be sure to subscribe for new videos every day.
And number 1, the bullet ant. These are the biggest ants in existence and are spotted in South America. One bite from these creepy crawlers and you'll be crying for your mommy. These ants grow up to about 1.5 inches tall, and their bite is known to be one of the most painful. Victims have reported severe pain for up to 42 hours. So whatever you do, don't disturb the colony. Despite their tough appearance and venom, they are regularly eaten by other large predators in the rainforest across South America. Ants will most likely never become extinct, and they survive millions of years, making them the most tough and bizarre insect. Now here's what to watch next. Check out my channel, American Eye. 26 most bizarre.
Okay. Or you can stay at home where there's Wi-Fi, phones, chargers, plugins, lights, comfort, TV, I'm just kidding, food, and why would you want to go to the rainforest? Why? You can literally die if you go there. And also, plus, I'll be vlogging the football game at Mountain View probably. I don't know if I'm gonna go or not, but that'll be up today too when I get home. Bye.